Let's just play this from the other day about the Zelensky thing. I mean, this just shows you like how this was such a hit job. Do you remember the video of Elon Musk at the cabinet meeting?
Oh yeah, wearing his stupid
tech support. He was wearing a tech support T-shirt
and a hat
and a sport coat
and a very fitted pea coat.
Yeah,
oddly fitted.
This is how you know this was a setup at the White House, because Brian Glenn of Right Side Broadcasting Network was there at that press conference where J.D. Vance decided to get all tough.
Oh yeah, he brought him out of his closet so that he can be Donald Trump's, backup, basically, right? Because Trump didn't want to kick this off yelling at Zelensky. But as soon as JD got it going, Trump couldn't help himself and joined in.
I think that was the plan. I mean, yeah. I think it's always better to have your second, initiate.
Was JD there with Macron?
I don't think so. Yeah. And I think that's probably why. He was grabbing my knee, so I need JD there. And if Zelensky tries to grab my knee, but I think this was all sort of like a show. To publicly humiliate Zelensky for their right-wing base on behalf of Russia or whatever it is. So Vance does this, and then they have their plant from Right Side Broadcasting Network ask Zelensky a question, which is again, I know we live in an age where people are morons, but these guys are propagandists. But Elon Musk was in a cabinet meeting delivering a report on Doge, which he does not run and he has no affiliation with, incidentally.
That's what his lawyers are arguing.
It's just the problem was that the woman who did run it was on vacation, weirdly enough, at the beginning of her job. He has this question to ask Zelensky.
My second question for President Zelensky. Why don't you wear a suit? Why don't you wear a suit? You're the highest level in this country's office, and you refuse to wear a suit.
Look at Rubio.
Just want to see if do you own a suit?
Yeah, you have problems.
A lot of Americans have problems with you not respecting.
I don't have such. I will wear a costume after this war will finish.
Okay.
Yes, maybe something like yours, yes. Maybe something better. I don't know. We will see. Maybe something cheaper than Thank you. Thank you for
it was really just classless.
That's Marjorie Taylor Greene's boyfriend.
Oh right.
Oh, it's Marjorie Taylor Greene's boyfriend. That's beautiful.
Oh God.
Does anybody know why Zelensky does not wear a suit? I mean, putting any type of judgment or your personal sense of Zelensky or Ukraine or the war. I mean, does anybody know why he doesn't wear a suit? It is the same reason why Winston Churchill did not wear a suit when he came to Washington, D.C. in asking for assistance in the war against Germany. He is wearing one of those one-piece things that I think a British airman wore. The idea is you wear an outfit like that is reminiscent of what the soldiers wear. You don't want to wear a uniform because you're the president, or in this case, the prime minister, when it was Churchill, and you don't want perhaps to sort of conflate civilian. You want to make sure it's still civilian leadership of the military, although, Hitler wore a uniform. But you don't do that, but you do want to honor the fact that your people are in a time of war. And so you dress in a sort of a garb that says you're ready to fight as an honor to the people who are actually doing the fighting when your country, in this instance, is invaded by Russia.
That must be what Fetterman's doing for his country, Israel.
Exactly.
Also, I saw an article. There's a spending on men's suits basically collapsed from £500 million in 2017 to about 270 million pounds last year, which is
Well, yeah, that was COVID. Yeah.
But like also, they're forgetting that Zelensky is also somebody who came from an entertainment background and was a comedian prior to this. Like, he's able to respond and be quick on his feet, and it didn't look good. Like, none of this, I know this was a stunt for their base, but the more I sat with it, they looked like the bullies that they are. It was pathetic to watch that. And like, they bring in their Marjorie Taylor Greene's boo in. That's like the reporter that they replaced the Associated Press with or whatever. I don't know. I don't know who this plays with. I think it's a good thing for Zelensky. I think it makes him look like he's standing up for the Ukrainian people, which he was there. But for Trump, I mean, this is the same thing he's been since 2020, since January 6th. He's been in this hermetically sealed, like, right side broadcasting OANN media bubble where I don't think he can see what plays to the general public anymore. He has no tether to an Ivanka liberal, New York City kind of energy anymore. I don't know. It just feels like he's Fox News grandpa, and that's where his brain will be for the rest of his life. Although,
if you look at like the New York Times, they talk about a shouting match that took place in the White House, and there was no shouting match.
People, that's what was reported when we hadn't seen that clip, and that's what I thought we were going to see. But no, it was just a berating of him.
Hey, folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.